Welcome to the channel. Insight number 3. The argument for religion. Religion, any we choose, is one of the keys to gaining the capacity to direct our life experience according to our will, if we use it properly. Religion is essentially a tool in the form of a conceptualized structure we can use to propagate our ultimate goal. It helps us in two main ways while undergoing the separation from our self-created identity. 1. Providing us with an environment that does not revolve around the propagation of the self-created identity. 2. Providing us with a support group/system that can provide much needed love and positive experiences for us during this difficult transition. As for the first point, humans, due to lack of understanding, not only nourished the self-created identity within themselves, but also within the very infrastructure of society. The very society we live in propagates the self-created identity in every aspect of itself because it essentially was created by the self-created identity within us, and it is made for that very thing. In every aspect, we are constantly competing with others for jobs, for the fastest lane in traffic, for the remote control at home to watch what we want, for an admission to the university of our choice. Everything places us in the dynamic of the self-created identity, where we relate all things to ourselves and we feel like we need to fight for what is ours, to be more. Religion provides the environment in which we are not constantly relating everything to ourselves. The environment in these communities is more prone towards helping others, service to others, and generally contributing to the lives of the people around us. Thanks to this, we are able to start shifting away from the self-centered narrative of the self-created identity, and we start developing new associations which bring us into a new manner of living that does not revolve around our identity. Regarding the second point, we are in great need of positive experiences when we are going through the transition of ridding ourselves of the self-created identity. The reason for this is that the process is very difficult and can easily place us in the state of dissatisfaction. Religion gives us much needed love and support during this trying time in the form of the community. During this period of transition, we are extremely vulnerable and we are looking for love pretty much from anywhere we can find it, due to how depressed and low we can come to feel. Because of this, we can give ourselves over or fall into the hands of individuals who do not have our best interest at heart. The community from our religious organization can come to our aid here and keep us away from the hands of those who would otherwise hurt us. Where we need to tread carefully. The only thing that we must be wary of is not to fall into fanaticism and begin putting structures over humans. Structures are tools that serve humanity, not the other way around. In religion, this is something which we can very easily forget because we get carried away due to the amazing and much needed positivity it can bring into our life experience. Via understanding, we can obtain the benefit of religion without inviting the detrimental aspects. Conclusion. Religion is one of the most important tools we have in our arsenal that grants us the capacity to direct our life experience as we please. However, due to the stickiness of ideas and our lack of understanding when it comes to absolute truths, it can be a very dangerous tool for us as well. If we are able to understand the nature of truth and keep ourselves from placing structures over humans, then religion is a key component to our gaining the capacity to direct our life experience. If we are unable to, it will only be another prison in which we will find ourselves trapped and where we will seek to trap others within. We might think that it is impossible to understand and to believe. It is not. This is only a thought we have based on our associations we have established, where belief is the opposite of understanding. In our case, we can believe because we understand. We can allow ourselves to believe in religion since we understand its purpose. There is, of course, blind faith without understanding, and this works just the same. The danger with blind faith, however, is that by lacking understanding, we can easily lose ourselves in fanaticism and turn something beneficial into something detrimental. If we possess understanding, we are in control of our faith/belief, and it serves us as a tool by which to gain the capacity to direct our life experience. Tools require understanding to be used properly, and religion is no exception. It is our most powerful tool which needs the most care when being used. We need to constantly be aware not to lose ourselves within our beliefs. Note: something to keep in mind about religion, which we might not see at first, is that it is also not just all about what we can get out of it, but what we can give. Once we start coming out of the self-created identity a little bit, we will begin to realize that much of our troubles come simply because we are always focused on ourselves. If we start helping others and caring for others, we will see that much of our torment ceases. Note: this is by no means discrediting anything any religion teaches or is based upon. If we see our religion as an absolute truth, this is not anything which needs to be changed. We have absolute freedom over what we choose to believe, and by no means is this writing attempting to force anyone to change their beliefs. What is being exposed is for the sake of a purpose, and is not in itself the absolute truth. Download the complete book in order to follow along from the website. The link is in both the video and the channel description. Thank you so much.